Welcome back to RBC Talk. So just want to talk about DeepSeek, the new latest sensation, and everyone is actually talking about this, right? It's there everywhere in the news, and everybody is trying to register. So thought probably we will start using this to show how useful it is, how easy it is to use in terms of if you are clear about what you want and the same query, you can do it with the help of ChatGPT. The same thing you can do it with the DeepSeek, or same thing you can do with the Copilot also. So more or less all these are same, but probably in terms of UI also DeepSeek and the ChatGPT both are same. Okay, so when you open chat.deepseek.com, it opens up in terms of this page, and you need to actually, if you're a new, it will ask you to register by your email ID. Once you get the authentication code on the email ID, you log in and it opens up this page. You can install the app from here by scanning this one, or you can go to the web page by clicking it here. Okay. So once you open this one, see basically what I want to do in this is I want to identify the top 20 tourist places in India and based on the number of visitors per year and rank them in 1 to 20 and show it as an icons on the India map. And when you click on this, it should be able to show the place and rank and the visitors info. That's all I want to do. How do I do this? Is basically, if you click on this, it opens up this window. Here, there are something under search. There is another one under DeepThink R1. This is the API we are talking. So everybody is talking about this is the free API compared to what ChatGPT is going to charge and all. Here, I want to actually give in a clear request in the way we are doing it on ChatGPT. Okay, so let me type. See, basically, I'm going to use Google Colab for writing this Python program. So I'm going to actually give this information also too. Okay, so I'll be using Python in Google Colab, and I want to plot 20 most visited places in India on an interactive map. Clicking on a point should display the name of the place, its rank, and number of visitors. Okay, so this is all my query, and let's see if it can actually help me to come up with a code for this one. Okay. So you just want to plot the 20. So I'm not going to read all this one because reading this will have more clarity in terms of what actually it is doing. So Google Colab, most of the labs are already installed. We don't need to reinstall any of this. But if at all anything specific comes in this particular request, in this particular code, what it is going to generate, maybe we can actually do it in a runtime in the Colab. That's the beauty of Colab on the Python. Okay. So this is generating, okay, so this in pandas will be there. Probably, Folium, this may not be there. Okay, so we can actually install Folium and pandas both. So these are the only two lists it's using. And it identified basically the top 20 places. And these are the visitors it is identifying. And these are the ranks. And these are the latitude, longitude information. And this, you can see this one. And it will generate in a link based on this data. It will create an interactive map. Let's look at how this will create this one. Okay. Let me copy this code and yeah. Also, it says that go to Google Colab and create a new notebook, paste this code and run it in a cell and see how it works. Okay. So now what I will do once it generate. Okay. So it's generated the code. So let me go back and see. So let me copy this code. And let me go to Colab. Okay. Okay. Here is a Colab. So let me create a new window for code. And here, all I need to do is just paste this one. Okay. So if you already, okay, here what it is doing is install these two in case if it is not there, and then import these two. And this code is very simple. Okay. So it just get all this information and then it just display the India map. Okay. Let me run this one. So it's generating. So all these requirements are already satisfied. Basically, it's installing this and it generated the map here, right? So you can see this map. And here, if you look at any of these, when you click on any of these icons, you can see this rank is 7. And what are the location and the total annual visitors. Okay, probably if we click on something on Agra, you see this Taj Mahal is the #1 ranked and visitors are 7.5 million, right? Or you can click on this Katak. So this is Konark Sun Temple, rank number 15 to 2.8 million users. Okay, so this relatively this is UG. It's exactly the same way which we are using it in Chat GPT. Okay. So let me go back and try to run in a small other application. How different it is going to generate the code. Okay, so let me try this one. Okay, so this is the one which we already tried. Also, at the end, if you see, if you want to save this HTML file, you can give this link, and Collab, you can download the HTML file using Collab import files and files.download. If you give this, that actually whatever image it created interactive map, it will be downloaded. Okay, so now if I want using in a collab, if I want to actually create in a simple circle. Okay, so how do I write this code? How do I place a request? Okay, see, just look at this. Okay, help me with the Python program for drawing a circle, and I use Colab, Google Colab for this. Okay, now I selected only this deep thing, and now I'm just giving this request. And why I'm showing this, I want you to actually understand. Okay, in a Chat GPT, we just get one piece of source code, and we'll be able to use it perfectly. Okay, so here, what I noticed, it is in a little more interactive, or it generates code in a different, multiple ways. Okay, maybe from a learning point of view, this really helps a lot. Okay, if I go back and see what it is doing, the user want to draw a circle using a Python. This is what our request. First, it gives Google Colab it's going to use. This is the one, this is the lib, plot lib is what actually it is doing. Another option could be turtle graphics, right? So it actually tells you what it is trying to do in a multiple ways. It will give a piece of code, right? Either you can create a circle with a turtle, or can create a circle with matplotlib, right? Both the ways you can do this. Okay. Now let's see the code what it generated using the lib. First, it generated the piece of code, right? And using the turtle graphics, it generated the piece of code. And the third one is it is using an OpenCV computer vision approach. It generated this code, right? Import this, and then simple piece of right, very very easy. So it creates in a multiple ways. So here it says clearly plot, create a new notebook, copy the code and run the cell. You can actually try any of these three. It gives you multiple ways of doing this. And if someone is actually learning using this, probably this helps a lot. Okay, so that's all I want to show. It's all about in an interactive map. If you remember whatever we have done, this code here on the top API is a free. And let me see if I can come up with few interesting applications using this API, how we are going to do it, and would like to share it with you all. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.